Heyo. Today we're doing something a little different. I'm just gonna have a little fun. It's something just casual, I guess. Play a little bit of Mario Kart Online. Just something to speak over, I guess. Alright, here we are on the first race. We're on Mario Circuit. I'm Mario, so I have home field advantage, obviously. I know this isn't exactly like a meta setup or anything, but I don't know. I'm of the opinion of I'd rather have fun playing the characters I want to screw around with than, you know, be a slave to the meta, so to speak. Because Mario B Dasher, like, as someone who started with Mario Kart DS, is very nostalgic to me. I absolutely love it. And frankly, I think I'm going to be disappointed if we get like a future Mario Kart game and the B Dasher isn't in it, because I mean, so far it's kind of been in every game since DS. I mean, oh, didn't grab the coin, get the coin out of there. But like DS had the B Dasher originally. You know, we technically didn't have it, but if you in the UK and other regions other than the US, I'm not sure which regions have which specific names, but I do know the UK and I think Australia are different. The Sprinter in that game is actually called the B Dasher Mark II, which, I mean, we'll take it. That's definitely, I'll count that. And they're both based off of like actual cars, like racing cars. So I guess it makes sense that they're kind of part of the same family, so to speak, in Mario. I'm not going to make too much of an excuse out of it. I don't really know too much about cars or anything. But that's my basic way of just trying to explain it away, honestly. Then 3DS, of course, brought the B Dasher back. And of course, you know, it didn't have it at launch, but it got it in its initial wave of DLC back on the Wii U. So, yeah, I don't know. It's a very standard setup here, like standard wheels, basically standard kart for Mario's the B Dasher, and then the standard glider. It's still insane how fast these items respawn in this game. Like, compared to something like, if you go play Wii or DS, these things spawn fast in comparison. See you in the next race. Alright, here we are. Race 2 on, I don't remember the name of this track for some reason. Sherbet Land? Man, oof. Anyway, I was kind of thinking about this while waiting for this race. I don't know what it is. Something about the meta in this game just kind of bugs me for some reason. Like, the whole Waluigi Wiggler thing, like, being, I don't know. It's like, obviously it's not a big deal here, but for some reason, like, Mario Kart Wii with Funky Kong doesn't really bug me all that much. But the Waluigi thing in Wiggler just does. Maybe it's just because I really like the Flame Runner, like, whether or not I'm playing Funky Kong, so I just understand and like that more. But I don't know. But of course, I'm also just biased towards Mario Kart Wii, because in my opinion, personally, I do think it's a better, like, I don't know, better game. I think this game is I think Mario Kart 8 is the definitive casual Mario Kart for anyone looking to play Mario Kart out there. I do think that's the honest to goodness truth. However, I feel like the amount of technical control that you have in Wii, along with how much you could just do with shortcuts and all that, just makes it so much more interesting and free-form to play, if that makes sense. Like, I mean, yeah, we have the gap jump from Wii here in, you know, Switch on Mushroom Gorge, but it's like, yeah, we have a lot of stuff like that in Wii, though. Like, you have the Grumble cuts, and I might even just talk about the Super Cut, or the Ultra Cut, because there's the cut near the end, like 2/3 of the way through the track, where you just get that checkpoint by jumping over the lava or going over the rock. It's like, you can't do that type of... Oh, I missed shock dodge. By that much. But there's so much interesting stuff you can try and pull off in that game, whether or not you're terribly skilled. Even if you're not, like, you can kind of make up for that with using a bike and being good at mechanically keeping your character controlled. But 7th again, huh? Oh well. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably just weird for that. Alright, we're back on DS Peach Gardens, a pretty classic track from the game I started playing Mario Kart on way back in the day when I was a kid. I don't know how I feel. I think they did well with this track. I kind of like the little addition of the turn left here at the end. And actually, I mean, if you look on the DS map when you're playing it there, you can kind of see that there is an area that's already always been down there, which is kind of cool going back and seeing, actually. Now, I'm sure I'll go on about that if I ever, when I bring Mario Kart DS here. Unrelated, you know, have you ever just thought about how dumb some people can be? Like, it's something I percolate over often. It's like, if you're gonna call in to your place of work, like regardless of you're actually sick or not, why would you ever go in there, not even just once, but like twice, despite calling off? It's like, oh, that was a nice shot. It's like, what? You know you're not, you said you weren't going to be here, but these boos. But you come in anyway, not once, but twice. I mean, even once is still like, why? But after twice, it's like you blatantly just don't understand that you said you couldn't be here, and yet here you are. Oh, cool, blue shell. What? What? Yeah, I don't... I don't deserve to be up here. I shouldn't be alive right now, but... Jeez. These boos! This is the third boo this race. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's not even just, that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to dumb people. I mean, you got dumb people online doing dumb things like impersonating or acting like they're other people, or just being general nuisances to people who don't really deserve or need that type of trouble in their life at any point. It's insane. I do not deserve this. I did not deserve first place there. But we will absolutely take it. I should have gotten hit by that blue shell earlier. I don't know what happened. Awesome. We'll catch back up in the next race. Alright, race number 4. Another DS classic. And a really popular track. Hot take, though. I'm not really as into this track as a lot of people are. Like, I like it, and I'm sure I loved it as a kid, but... I don't know, man. I think I'm just got really, really burnt out on a lot of the hype for this track. Like, yeah, it's a good track, but I mean, I don't really care. It's been in DS. It was in 7. I'd rather just have, you know, Bowser Castle Wii or something, because, you know, no, I feel like people obviously talk about it. I'm over exaggerating saying they don't, but it really just feels like when people talk about great tracks that need to be in here, everyone's talking about, oh, we need like 3 more Rainbow Roads. We need a whole cup full of Rainbow Roads. And it's like, guys, there are like, what, 4 Rainbow Roads in this game already. We already have a cup's worth of Rainbow Roads. And do you know how many Bowser's Castles we have? 1. It's not right. And you know, I feel like they've been going off with these GBA remakes. I would absolutely love to see a GBA Bowser's Castle just absolutely pristinely remade. I mean, of course, I would prefer Bowser's Castle Wii over anything else, but I'm not so picky as to say, this is the only Bowser's Castle that should be added, because it is my favorite Bowser's Castle, and you are not allowed to have your Double Dash Bowser Castle, because it's not Wii Bowser Castle. No. I don't care. but we just need some Bowser's Castles in this game. It's sorely lacking it. We have so many. I mean, I've heard the idea that it could be just because, you know, this is a very colorful game and they want to show that off. But it's like, this game is when did this come out? 2014 on the Wii U, I think. I think it was 2014. I could be wrong. Feel free to correct me when I am wrong in the comments if you really want to. But it came out that long ago originally. They had their chance to show off stuff then. Still didn't add Bowser's Castles and DLC tracks. It is now 2022, nearly 2023, and we still have one Bowser Castle track. Why? I don't get it. I'm not gonna grovel over it any more than I already have, but just know that I want Bowser's Castle in this game more than anything. Literally any of them at this point. I'm about to get cheated out of first place too. This is so cool. Forward a little bit. There we go. I was really scared I'd lose that there. Well, with that nice race tied into a knot, I guess we'll see you for what I believe is going to be the next and final race. Alright, here we are on Donut Plains 3, mirror mode unfortunately, but what can you do? I'm a skilled gamer, so I think I can, you know, handle it, but I don't know. I'm curious, what do other people think of this whole idea that there could be more items added to this game? Like, I think it could be interesting, but I'm not even sure what they start to add. Like, I don't know, what, the Mega Mushroom would be really cool, I suppose. If you feel like it, go ahead and tell me down there in the comments if you want. What do you think is going to be added, or if anything is to be added at all as far as items go, or maybe even just what you think could be added in new DLCs to begin with. Because it's, I don't know, it's a really interesting time for Mario Kart despite still not having a game after nearly a decade. Unless you count Tour, but I don't count Tour. I don't understand people who think Tour is like the unofficial Mario Kart 9. It's not. It's a gacha game on a phone. The only reason you say that is because you spent $100 trying to get a Mario skin. It's just not Mario Kart 9. You can act like it is all you want. It's not. Though I think, I don't know, what the I don't know. I guess what qualifies a game as being the next Mario Kart really comes down to, I feel like it has to be on a console. And when I say console, I mean I'm counting handhelds too. Like, I wouldn't count the arcade games as like Mario Kart main entries. Like, they're not counted in the Mario Kart 8, but they still are games nonetheless. And that's how I feel Tour works. I don't know. That's just how it is, I suppose. Winning with, finishing off with 3 victories in a row. I really am a gamer. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for today. So, thanks for checking this out. Leave a like if you liked it. You know, tell me how much you didn't like it down in the comments if you feel like it. Or even hit the weird subscribe button. I don't know what that means, but if you hit it, I'm sure something good will happen. So, maybe I'll see you next time. Bye.